Hi, hello everyone. You all know me. I'm Grishma Natraj. I'm a counseling psychologist and I've been practicing for a pretty long time. And many of you know me as a tarot card reader, as a healer, as a motivational speaker, and also as a life coach. The reason why I'm come online today to discuss here is about the hyperactivity of the child. During this season of lockdown, many of the parents had actually called me and even checked how to handle their kids during this lockdown period, taking hyperactivities of the kids, particularly the toddlers. So when I am talking about hyperactivity, I just want to give you a online description about what is exactly hyperactivity. See, hyperactivities in children is that character where the child is actually very restless. His behavior and his activities are so much attention getting also, and they are so much full of energies that these kids don't sit idle. They never get tired. That's what is actually about hyper, and they have I mean, they're very, short span of attention. These kids, they really have very short span of attention. So when you talk about hyperactivity, it's not that in previous periods they were not hyperactive kids. Yes, there were, but that time, if you see, all the families were staying together, grandparents were there, uncle aunties were there, and people were around. So nobody used to notice because the child used to get engaged with some of the other relatives in the house, or some of the other person used to take care of the kids. But now, due to the job migrations and people moving out from one location to the another due to the job, and both the parents working, this hyperactiveness of the child has been actually been addressed too much in these periods, if you see, because the child is actually left alone and there's no time for the kid from the parent side. So that's the reason why it's been given more important in these days, and every time we hear about this, and this topics comes up every now and then. Even if the normal activity of the child, some people just know the meaning of hyperactiveness, the dictionary meaning, or you can say the Google Wikipedia meaning, and they term the child, or they just label the child, he's an hyperactive child. But is he really an hyperactive child? They are not aware about it. Just because they heard about this, come on, label the child. Some kids, they are actually very energetic, so for them it's very difficult to control the things. They will not sit at one place, they'll go, they will do lots of things in one stretch. They never get tired. The span of attention is very general, they can't focus for long time. But still, they are kids, isn't it? I believe in that way. Instead of tagging a child under hyperactive and all those things, I believe that why not understand what exactly the child wants? It's very easy to say that the child is hyperactive. When these all things come up, and when you start tagging the child also can go into depression. He will start the withdrawal symptoms because he doesn't know what the elders are talking. But every time the parents scold, keep quiet, the teachers scold him, so the child also starts with the withdrawal symptoms. So I just want to guide you, few parents over here, like, it's fine, the child only has to do the activities, the mischievous activities, isn't it? Not like you and me. If we start doing all these things, then obviously our social image becomes a barrier for us, isn't it? So here, like, I would say, like, if you have a child who has got a very short span of attention, or who focuses only for a very short period, no issues. You can actually try molding the child into a normal factors of life. So here I would really say, like, for example, you have a child, you can just take the child, he or her, whoever it is, you can just take the child out for a normal walk, spend some quality time, because now when you're staying in the house, you have that quality time with you, isn't it? So instead of yelling, shouting, and removing all the frustrations for his tantrums, for seeking attention from you, you can actually talk to the child. You can take the child out in your premises. If you have a house, individual house, or you can just spend some quality time with the child in your balconies or in your living room where the child is given full attention. So the best thing is that pay attention to his talks, don't neglect him, don't put him alone, because if you start putting him alone whole day, or you start avoiding him, he will feel that he is not required in the family, he'll be feeling rejected. So that's much better that you start talking to the child, you sit with him, try playing some games. You have to make him understand that it may be for 5 minutes, yes, but try to ask him to focus, whether by playing chess, playing ludo, or making him play carom board, or giving him small assignments like cleaning the desk or cleaning the dining table. You be there with him, guide him, and see if he does it. Just appreciate it in the form of embarrassing him, giving a tight hug, giving him a kissy, just giving him a warm wishes. All those things, the child is craving. He will understand that if I do this, this is the way mom appreciates or dad appreciates. So this is one way you can deal the child with. Then the best part I would recommend over here is, like, you can actually check the diet. Yes, it's better you don't give the child too salty diet or too sweet diet. Yes, and it's better you give him the home cooked food rather than giving him the packed food, pizzas and burgers. I don't say they are very healthy, but you can give them once a while, it's fine, but don't make it a regular habit that if they are put on some tantrums, okay, taking her out and giving him the burgers and all. No, I would recommend, like, once in a while is okay, but it's better you try to give them a homemade food. And the second important thing, or the best important thing, is you can calm the child immediately when you feel that he is losing control or he is getting hyper, by asking him to take the deep breathe in and out. This way you can actually calm him down, and you can talk to him politely by speaking some affirmative words rather than raising eyebrows and raising your pitch or your tone high. It's better you come down to the normal level, give him a correct attention and talk to him in a polite way. He will understand. This way, like, you all can set up a daily timetable for him or a daily routine for him, which will be play a very important role in his disciplined manner. This way you can actually accustom his behavior by putting a proper timetable, like this is the time he has to do this much amount he has to sit and do the things. So he will get accustomed to this behavior and automatically he will be disciplined. But the foremost and the important thing is, you have to make the child understand that he has to sit for 5 minutes. Gradually you can increase the timings. If you start doing all these things, I assure you, your child will not be hyperactive, and he will learn to be disciplined, and he will also be like a normal person, and you don't have to feel embarrassed hereafter in life. So these are small things which all the parents, I want you to understand. Now is the time, maybe the lockdown gets finished in another few months or maybe few days for different states. So as a parents, you have time, as you are all working from home, you can actually dedicate your child for the kids, understand what they want. Main thing is you should understand what the child wants from you. If he wants attention, if the child is attention seeker, no issues, but what is the exact reason? Why is he seeking your attention? Is it for the cause he want to you to pamper him, or he is really stuck? Try to find out that by discussing, talking to him, taking him out, spending quality time with him. So these are some tips for the hyperactive kids, and I hope you all liked it. So please do keep watching me, and I'll be posting some good videos for all of you for the parenting tips also. So keep watching and stay safe and healthy, all of you. Catch you back soon. Have a nice time. Thank you.